I did do a little sharpening on this, and here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I'm showing you talking about the Lansky. And hopefully I can do this on my phone. Get a good light. Now see how you've got some to where the edge is shiny and some it's still black? The black areas are low spots. So that's what the Lansky does. I mean, it's finding, I'm using a rough, I haven't spent just very little time on it. I mean, just a few rubs, and then when I seen this, I was like, I figured you'd be interested. So, but see that black line? You keep sawing with an extra coarse one until that's done. Typically, man, I wish I could hold this and let you watch, you know, so you can see I'm doing it. Just generally, you're gonna hold it. Shit. Anyway, sorry about that, but you'll hold it at the, you know, angle provided, and your knife's gonna be up like this, and you'll rub it. And it doesn't have a choice. It's got to stay at whatever angle you put it at. So, sorry if I'm unclear, but this right here is some homemade wine. And I've drank about half a gallon of it. But it's I put a spin on it because I did not use any type of purchased yeast. I might do a video on that, because the wine actually does not have any bread taste or any yeast taste. I mean, I drink wine fairly recently, you know, a couple times a week or whatever, and I like that passion. It packs enough of a punch, and no yeasty taste. Wouldn't hurt for it to age a little bit. I let it ferment for 21 days. Set in the fridge for about 3 days, never clarified like typical like a wine would. But again, you can play with it. I mean, it's an experiment. It's the first one I've done without actually purchasing either a wine yeast or a bread yeast. Didn't purchase any yeast. I went from 4 ingredients to wine, and yeast wasn't one of those ingredients. So, curious about that. Let me know here, you know, and I'll make a video about it. Again, it's free. Got nothing better to do, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video about restoring this knife. But anyway, that's what the Lansky does. And they'll find that stuff. And what I'm going to do, man, I'm going to make a good rough, but a sharp edge on it. And I'm going to cut with it a little bit on some wooden stuff. If it holds its edge, we'll take it to the next level. If it drills out real quick and I don't feel like it's a good knife, we'll go on and we'll start in another one. But anyway, tell me you can't find something, you know, you don't want made in Japan or stuff like that. But tell me you can't find something like that at a yard sale or flea market or whatever. And I'm going to try and show you what I'm talking about. And you'll acquire a feel for it or whatever. But, I mean, just look at this. It has, but it has a through design. And what the through design is, it means that that blade goes all the way through the handle, and then it's riveted, the handle of the wood's riveted on. Sometimes you'll see where it's just all wood, but you could have a pretty long tang inside there, and still make a good knife that doesn't show all the way around. But too, this does, that metal runs from end to end, and then they bolted a handle to it. So that's strong, that's sturdy. That's a sign of a good knife. The other one's over here. Check this out. And I actually found all these at once. Got these here. Right here. Stockpile of them. So anyway, man, I'll play with all these. I mean, I think they all got, you know, a little bit of purpose or whatever. But yeah, you can tell them both. But anyway, good wine. Can't beat it, right? I've actually drank it a little bit, kind of polished it on a little bit, most of it, but look, right there's what I was talking about earlier. Case excess. Case makes good knives. I think anybody who knows anything about knives, and it's sharp, but it's a little, I don't know, a little blonde or unbalanced for what I'm wanting to, what I use them for. And not to say that I can't recut it, you know, because like I said, all these, what you're looking for, through handle design, and they may not all be, I think they are. There's one I was talking about where the tang runs. It's not all the way through the knife. But when you're holding this knife, I mean, you're holding See what I'm saying? You're holding 80% of that blade anyway. Sorry about the shitty camera work. I like the curve, and plus, it seemed like that was the case. No, what is that? I have to get off camera. Old file. That's what it says. Anyway, I'll play with all these. But right now, we got the one that we've been messing with. And I'm going to see if I can put an edge on it and play with it. But all this stuff, like I said, tell me you can't find some crap like that in a box somewhere. Let me show you real quick what you don't want. And you know, to me they're obvious. Look, this whole thing down here, everything I got down here except for that vacuum, but everything else, I'm going to try and make something with. I try and reuse it. Those motors on that drill, I don't know what, because it's a piece of crap and I don't have the charger for it, but like that's got a good motor in it. A few different things there. Piece of driftwood. But anyway, here's a knife you don't want. Is that plastic piece of crap? And I mean, again, if you got $20 to spend and you need to cut up some food, it's a good knife. You know, that was the edge for a little bit. But this isn't something you want to try and reshape or anything. Plastic handle, the rivet. If I was a better man, that one and that one, these two, they're not stuck in anything. They're there for looks. Maybe not. Well, hell, let's find out. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm figuring to cut the handle off that bitch, off that dude, and then we'll find out real quick. Check out my next video. Let's see what happens.